Hi everyone. In today's class, we're going to play at the wall and explore creating more length and space through the whole body as we also create a gentle stretch for the hips, lower back, and legs. You should feel about 2 inches longer by the end of this class. So we're going to begin in legs up the wall pose. And I've got a little trick for an easy way of coming into that position. It's always a little awkward getting there, and then usually feels pretty darn good once we are there. So bring your mat over to your wall space, and then bring your body. You're going to sit either side, your shoulder and hip right up against the wall, and just kind of scoot your hips in towards that wall a little closer. And you're at the front edge of your mat. And then we're just going to kind of slide down that side, rolling onto your side, roll onto your back, and then there's not a whole lot of wiggling that you need to do to get there. And we're going to find our wiggle muscles and just scoot back from the wall a few inches. So we're coming into more of a tabletop position. So the hips are under the knees or maybe just an inch or so forward. The feet are separated, hips width apart, the spine is beautifully long. And just playing with a little bit more awareness here, I want you to think about pressing the four corners of your feet into the wall. So there's the ball of your big toe, ball of your little toe, kind of that inner and outer edge of your heel. So imagine that rectangle on the sole of your foot that you're pushing firmly into the wall as you peel the toes back to you. So press through your feet, through the balls of the toes and the heels, and pull your toes back to you. So when you do that, you might even feel that that naturally presses your lower back into the floor. So just want to feel that dynamic stretch, and then relax your toes, relax your hips. Now take your hands, the heels of your hands, so coming just down below the knee at what's really the base of the thigh muscle, but in this position it feels like the top of the thigh. So just under the knee, and we're going to push the hands into the legs, push the feet into the wall, and just hold that for a moment. And what we're thinking about is creating more space through the hip joint and the lumbar spine. So as you press your feet into the wall, as you press the hands into the legs, you're grounding into the wall, so to speak. And just take a nice deep breath there. Watch the shoulders aren't squeezing up to the ears. So press the shoulders down and breathe. Usually feels really good on the lower back if things get tight and squishy there. So now relax that effort and place your arms right down by your side. From here, let's reach the arms up towards the sky and just continue stretching them as far back overhead as your shoulders are happy with. They may go all the way to the floor like mine, or they might be up here. Especially if you're dealing with any shoulder injury or rotator cuff, stay within a safe and comfortable range of motion. My arms are going to come overhead, and just enjoy that long reach from your hips to your fingertips. And you might even think about reaching your tailbone to the wall in front of you. Let's take a nice deep breath there. Relax through your neck. Breathing in again right up to your fingertips. And exhale, reach the arms up to the sky and slowly press them all the way back down. Keep going. Let's inhale the arms all the way overhead. Exhale, bring them back down. Inhale to stretch up. Little pause at the top of your breath, and exhale to come back down. Let's take that just a few more times. We're just synchronizing the breath and movement. Starting to drop a little bit more fully into the moment. Moving your amazing breath and energy through your body. And as the arms come back down, rest there. From here, we're going to move into a little spine roll. So my ankles are getting a little tired. I'm just going to take a little ankle circle there. I've been doing a lot of dancing lately, and so my feet and ankles are definitely feeling life more. So feel free to take a little stretch in between whenever you need to. Now from here, on your exhale, I want you to feel your navel drawing into your spine. Let's exhale through the mouth to feel that pelvic tuck. So the lower back is pushing into the floor. That's all we're doing. The feet are pushing into the wall, belly in, lower back onto the floor. Now just be careful that the knees don't splay out there. So try to keep your parallel position. Let's breathe in and just relax the hips to center. Again, long, slow breath, long, slow movement. Draw your belly in, press the low back into the floor. And inhale back to center. Let's do that one more time. This is a long, slow breath, a long, slow movement. Just enjoying that little pelvic tuck. You're not going to lift up just yet. And then come back to center. So now we begin our spine roll, and as we do this, I want you to pay particular attention to your neck, that your neck feels safe and comfortable doing this movement. If it does not, you can just continue doing those pelvic tilts. You don't want to feel weight on your neck or pain or discomfort in the neck. So we're really not even coming up quite that high. So you decide what feels best in your body. Let's breathe in together. And begin with that exhale. Draw the navel in and press the low back into the floor. Now from there, feet are pressing into the wall and we're just peeling ourselves up. So you might imagine that you have little strings attached to your knees, lifting them up to the ceiling, pressing down through the arms and the shoulders. You decide how high is okay for you. And then slowly lower yourself back down. Smooth, even release to the floor. Let the hips drop in. Take your time. There's a deep breath in there. And again, exhale. Just draw the navel in. Don't go anywhere yet. Just tuck the hips. Feel that connection. And then we begin to roll up the spine. Nice and easy. Lower back down. Feel as though your spine is growing longer, coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. Hips drop in with a deep inhale. And again, exhale, just navel to spine, press the low back into the floor. Set that beautiful strong core, and then push your feet into the wall as you roll up your spine. This should feel really good in your body. You want this to feel really yummy. It may feel tight, and that's okay. This is a big tension area for a lot of us, myself included. Relax down. Just pause there. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Roll your palms up. And then bend your knees to your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Just rock a little side to side. Come back to center.